You know, Scott, when I want to get the best Middle Eastern food in Australia, I go down Sydney Road in Brunswick in Melbourne, and this is where I got the inspiration for this dish.
Oh, what are we having?
I'm making a Middle Eastern lamb pizza with a baharat spice.
Everybody makes their baccarat differently. What's in yours?
Mate, this is just, if you think about a kitchen sink full of sun, Mediterranean spices, cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper, paprika. You got it?
Wow, look at that.
You know, it is just a lovely, sunny flavouring that completely infuses this pizza.
So it's all about the pizza base.
Yep.
I reckon stone ovens make all of the difference, don't they?
Well, mate, they give this pizza base, Turkish pizzas, they give it a bloom. They really give it a kick when it goes on the stone oven, and you get a beautiful light pizza, but it's got a bit of chew in it as well. We start off with some caramelised onion. We've got that beautiful flavour. The sugars have started to kind of caramelise.
Yeah, it's got a lovely sweetness.
And I've actually got that in with some minced lamb.
Oh. Love that.
Baharat.
Oh, the baccarat, in it goes.
Garlic. Some chopped flat leaf parsley. Now this is just some tomato sugo. Basically, tomato puree. I've got the oven on 250.
Right.
And we've got raw lamb, and we just want to finish it after we've mixed it all together by spreading it on top of that pizza base.
I can smell all that. God, that has just combined so quickly together without any heat already.
So on it goes, a nice dob in the middle. Give it a nice distribution, nice and thin, all the way out to about ½ an inch from the rim. You look like a tradie when you're doing that, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right.
My pants are pulled all the way up, I promise.
Now, you want to make sure there's not too many really thick bits.
Okay, I missed
if there are little peaks and troughs on there, you'll get some little caramel bits of lamb and stuff like that.
And that's this great thing about this rustic homemade cooking that you're doing here, Russ. It really does just feel super rustic and homemade, doesn't it?
Surprisingly, mate, you've done it well. So we're going to get the pine nuts on top. This is the little jewel, the little sparkle. Bung it in the oven, mate.
Okay, mate.
Woo! All right, we're just going to get that lamb cooked. 250 degrees, it should only take maybe 6 minutes. It might take a little bit longer, depends on your oven at home, mate.
Jeez, that's pretty quick, isn't it?
It's really quick.
I mean, that's dinner for the kids, pumped out, while you're, I don't know, cooking risotto or doing something a little more time-consuming in the background.
And you know what? It is not a microwave meal. It is really superb food.
We're going to finish it with this olive oil, aren't you?
This is from Olio Bello down in Margaret River. This is the first run of olive oil. It's cloudy. It's got all of those little kind of sediments and all those kind of things in the oil. And these guys, they grow their olives organically. The idea for me is that if we finish this with oil, we're only going to use the oil as a seasoning.
Sure.
You're not going to splash it on too heavily.
Yeah, this is not cooking oil, this is show-off oil, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I love what those guys are doing down in Margs. They've got so many interesting things. They've got almost every stone fruit and nut tree, a pair of each, growing on the property. Once you're there, it's pretty hard to leave.
If you've seen the guys in the kitchen, they do all these preserves and crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Grab that pizza out, mate. It's ready. It's only been a few minutes. Woo. Onto the board.
Here you go, mate. Look at that.
Oh, you got it out. Beautiful. Now, here, the key is, let's be quick. I'm not going to cut it yet. We'll leave it to the family to cut because I want people to see this in its absolute beauty. We're going to get some flat leaf parsley on the top. Nice and simple, beautiful green parsley. A little bit of yogurt, just to drizzle over the top, just to break that richness of the lamb and the spice of the baharat.
Here it is.
Here we go.
The main event.
Woo! I get a bit carried away.
Yeah, I noticed.
I do get a bit carried away.
Oh, here comes the chef Zhuzh.
And you've got to have this acid from the lemon. And we have our Middle Eastern lamb pizza with baharat.
Baccarats. Sometimes I wonder if us restaurateurs take this food and wine matching thing too seriously. Yeah, we probably do. I know, sometimes you've been at work, you've had a long day, all you want to do is sit on the couch and eat some simple food, like this delicious pizza, drink a simple glass of wine, and watch The Bachelor or Garden Gurus or something. Look, the reason I've chosen this little Merlot is because it is simple. It's soft and supple and you don't have to think about it. That suppleness comes from a really simple process. It's a secondary fermentation called malolactic fermentation. The guy in your wine store will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a really simple process. The naturally occurring malic acid in wine gets transferred through to lactic acid. It's the same acid that you get in cream and milk and butter, and it just brings a roundness and a softness. Kind of takes away from the layers and the sophistication of the wine, but it makes it just a simple, easy drink. So there you go, simple, easy pizza, simple, easy Merlot, job done.